Welcome back. Interesting company to talk to today and bring to everybody's attention. This company, Airship AI Holdings, was actually brought to my attention recently by a viewer who commented saying, "What do you think about this?" And the more I took a look at it and dug in a little bit, I thought this is something we need to share with everybody. This really has tremendous opportunity currently and long-term into the future for a fantastic growth vehicle. So Airship AI Holdings, software infrastructure industry, they provide AI-driven video sensor data management platforms. Customers are the government, law enforcement, military, and then commercial uses as well. And they've been winning some contracts recently, and it's getting more and more interesting for them. So the promise of AI is really everywhere. And when you think about what's happening in particular with the United States, with the changing regime for politics here, there's going to be an increased emphasis on the southern border. And this will have aspects that'll carry through to many areas of this country. And this will have international interest as well as time goes on. So thank you for bringing Airship AI to our attention. I'm just very impressed with what this company is doing and where it can actually go. So again, brought to public via a SPAC just about a year ago. It's had a very interesting year in trading, and we'll get to that very shortly. But the addressable market for this type of a company is estimated to be $7 billion right now, growing to $40 billion by 2030. So this is a very fast growth, fast moving marketplace. There's competitors out there, but Airship AI seems to have carved out a pretty nice niche for itself, and it's winning some business. They presently have a pipeline of about $130 million, which they expect to materialize over the next 18 to 24 months. So that's a lot of growth for a company that's small market cap type company. So what does that mean? Let's take a look at some of the fundamentals, and then we'll come back to the particulars. Really a market cap of about $120 million. So for those of us who are willing or able to or interested in allocating part of our portfolios to a super high growth type vehicles, looking for that exponential growth in valuation, Airship AI has that in place. At a price tag of about $4.37 a share, you can get a whole lot for a small dollar amount. It has had a decent year. It's up 157% year to date. It's had kind of a wide range of between basically $1 and change all the way up to $14 a share. As we know, the AI space has seen a lot of excitement, and then there's some contraction only to get excited again. But the whole software AI, kind of that outpost AI, edge-based platform type of a thing, especially with a presidential change that's coming in place, and for what they plan on doing with the southern border, in particular in the U.S., and with more and more surveillance coming in this country, because we just have a lot of activities. There's some big things are expected to happen here, especially when you look at that addressable market for Airship AI. I've had an interesting year, but what about revenue? Well, they just reported revenue back in mid-November, and through the first 9 months of the year, revenue was $19.9 million. That's nothing to sneeze at for a company that's really starting to blossom at this point in time, and that's up 61% over the prior year. So that's accelerated growth. Now, what they're expecting is triple-digit revenue growth into the future. So this should get all of us very excited, is that when you have revenue acceleration, it provides that platform for exponential stock price growth and profits to follow. They had a cash raise in September of 2024 to bolster their cash position. And as they reported, as of 9/30, that cash was sitting at about $6.5 million with debt of something less than $3 million. So it's a liquid company with real revenue that's being produced, and that revenue growth is accelerating. All in all, when you consider that the internal ownership of Airship AI is greater than 50%, that means the owners have got their money where all of us are putting their money. This is a great thing to consider. And if you're an investor that's willing to allocate a portion of your portfolio to some of these small cap tech type companies that are really cutting edge, Airship AI could be just the perfect fit for your portfolio. And I'm interested and a buyer at this level. And I thank our viewer for bringing this to all of our attention, and think you can consider it for your portfolio as well. We'll continue to watch this, monitor this, but software infrastructure, AI-driven video sensor, data management, things that are happening on a number of different platforms. This speaks to our language. This is set up for tremendous growth in the near future. Thanks for tuning in. Give me your thoughts and comments.